Question: which of the following systems should receive extra attention during winter weather inspection? Answer: exhaust. Question: drivers of trucks and tractors-trailers with cargo must check that the cargo well secured within the first miles of the trip. Answer: drivers should check the cargo within first 25 miles of the trip. Question: the distance that you should look ahead of your vehicle while driving amounts to about miles at normal highway speed. Answer: you should look about 1/4 ahead of your vehicle. Question: should brake adjustment be checked often? Answer: yes, because brakes can get out of adjustment when they are used a lot. Question: what keeps an engine cool in a hot weather driving? Answer: enough engine oil level keeps the engine cool. Question: if you must cross into the oncoming lane as you make a turn, you should. Answer: you should watch for an oncoming traffic. Question: you will be placed out of service for 24 hours if your blood alcohol concentration is. Answer: any detectable amount you will be placed out of service for 24 hours. Question: you feel tired during long trip. To stay alert you should. Answer: stop periodically for rest and exercise. Question: you are checking your brakes and suspension system for a pre-trip inspection. Which of these statements is not true? Answer: brake shoes should have brake fluid on them. Question: if you have been drinking alcohol before you drive, you should. Answer: wait for it to wear off. Question: which of these statements about marking a stopped vehicle is true? Answer: if a hill or curve keeps drivers behind you from seeing the vehicle within 500 feet, the rear reflective triangle should be moved down the road to give adequate warning. Question: you may hang up on a railroad track if. Answer: the tracks have a steep approach. Question: how to handle fatigue? Answer: it can only be paid off by sleeping. Question: you should wear your seatbelt in a moving vehicle. Answer: you should wear seatbelt all the time. Question: overweight or oversized loads? Answer: can only be driven in daylights. Question: which of these is true about hazardous materials? Answer: all hazardous materials present a health and safety threat. Question: you are approaching a traffic light that has been green for a long time. What is the best approach? Answer: start slowing down so you will be ready to stop. Question: which of these items is not checked for a pre-trip inspection? Answer: amount of fuel in the vehicle. Question: you are driving a 40-feet vehicle at 55 miles per hour. The road is dry and visibility is good. What is the least amount of space that you need to have in front of your vehicle? Answer: 5 seconds. Question: the road you are driving on becomes very slippery due to the glare ice. Which of these is a good thing to do in such a situation? Answer: stop driving as soon as you can safely do so. Question: which of these is not required knowledge for drivers needing the hazardous material endorsement? Answer: basic chemistry. Question: if your vehicle gets stuck on a raised railroad highway crossing, you should. Answer: get out the vehicle and keep away from the tracks. Question: your vehicle will be put out of service if or more leaves in any leaf spring are missing. Answer: if 1/4 or more leaves in any leaf spring are missing. Question: extra care is needed to keep your vehicle centered in your lane because commercial vehicles. Answer: commercial vehicles are often wider than other vehicles. Question: which of these is true about driving in a tunnel? Answer: there may be strong winds when exiting. Question: if you are convicted for driving under the influence while driving a commercial vehicle, and this is your first offense, you most likely will get. Answer: at least 1 year suspension of your CDL. Question: your vehicle's outside mirrors should be adjusted in a way that. Answer: some part of the vehicle is showing. Question. There are two types of jackknives. They are. Answer. Both trailer and tractor. Question. In your mirror you see a car approaching from the rear. The next time you check your mirror, you do not see the car. You wish to change the lane. You should. Answer. Wait to change lanes until you are sure that car isn't in your blind spot. Question. In mountain driving you will have to use a lower gear to drive safely on a grade. Which of these does not affect your choice of gear? Answer. Tire tread type. Question. Which of these statements about vehicle fire is true? Answer. A burning tire should be cooled with water. Question. What should you do when your vehicle hydroplanes? Answer. Release accelerator. Question. Which of these statements about inspection of suspension components is true? Answer. Axle mounts should be checked at each point where they are secured on the vehicle frame and axle. Question. Which of these is not a good rule to follow when caring for an injured person at an accident scene? Answer. Keep an injured person's cool. Question. You are starting your vehicle in motion from a stop. As you apply power to the drive wheels, they start to spin. You should. Answer. Take your foot off the accelerator. Question. You are driving in a steady rain. A good indication that hydroplaning can occur is when. Answer. The vehicle in front of you creates water splashes. Question. Which vehicle will have the most difficulty staying in its lane during strong winds? Answer. A double with an empty trailer. Question. When you are parked at the side of the road at night, you must. Answer. Turn on your four-way emergency flashers to warn others. Question. Which of these is a good thing to remember about drinking alcohol? Answer. Alcohol first affects judgment and self-control, which are necessary for safe driving. Question. Which of these pieces of emergency equipment should always be carried in your vehicle? Answer. Warning devices for parking vehicle. Question. You are driving a long vehicle that makes wide turns. You want to make a left turn from Ocean Street onto Atlantic Street. There are two left turn lanes. Inside lane first from the left and outside second from the left lane. You should. Answer. Use outside turn lane second from the left. Question. Which of these statements about speed management is true? Answer. You should choose a speed that lets you stop within the distance that you can see ahead. Question. You wish to turn right from one two-way street to another. Your vehicle is so long that you must swing wide to make the turn. Which of these figures shows how the turn should be made? Answer. Turn wide as you complete the turn. Question. Containerized loads. Answer. Generally, are used when freight is carried partway by rail or ships. Question. The distance that you should look ahead of your vehicle while driving is about at low speed. Answer. About 1 block. Question. If your brakes fail on a downgrade, you must first. Answer. Look outside your vehicle for another means of slowing it. Question. Which of these statements about double clutching and shifting is true? Answer. You can use the tachometer to tell you when to shift. Question. Which of these statements about acceleration is true? Answer. Rough acceleration can cause mechanical damage. Question. When you are starting to move up a hill from a stop. Answer. Release the parking brakes as you apply engine power. Question. When driving a commercial vehicle with a height over 13 feet, you should. Answer. Stop and make sure that a clearance is high enough. Question. If you have a heavy load that is slowing you down on an upgrade, you should. Answer. Shift into a lower gear. Question. When stopped on a one-way or divided highway, you should place the reflective triangles at. Answer. At 10 feet, 100 feet and 200 feet toward approaching traffic. Question: if you are forced to return to the road before stopping on the shoulder, the best procedure is. Answer: using mirrors and turn signals. Turn sharply to get back on the road. Question: which of these statements about overhead clearance is true? Answer: the weight of a vehicle changes its height. Question: a good indication that ice is forming on the roadway is when. Answer: your outside mirrors have ice on them. Question: when should you test your parking brake? Answer: while the vehicle is parked. Question: you need at least inch tread depth in every major groove of your front tires. Answer: 4/32 of inches tread depth. Question: whenever you double your speed, your vehicle has about times of destructive power if it crashes. Answer: 4 times. Question: tire chains. Answer: should always be carried when driving in winter. Question: what 3 distances add up the total stopping distance for your truck or bus? Answer: perception distance, reaction distance, braking distance. Question: heavy vehicles often move slower than other. Which of these is not a good rule to follow while driving a heavy vehicle? Answer: signal other drivers when it is safe to pass you. Question: during a vehicle inspection, checking will not help. Answer: the battery fluid level. Question: to prevent a load from shifting, there should be at least 1 tie-down for every feet of cargo. Answer: 10 feet. Question: which fires can you use water to put out? Answer: tire fires. Question: how does vehicle weight affect stopping? Answer: empty trucks take longer to stop than loaded, but this not the normal case for buses. Question: to avoid an accident, you move to the shoulder. To return to the road. Answer: using mirrors and turn signals, turn sharply to get back to the road. Question: you should use your mirrors to check. Answer: where is the rear of your vehicle while you make turn? Question: you are traveling down a long steep hill. Your brakes get so hot that they fail. What should you do? Answer: downshift and pump the brake pedal and look for an escape ramp. Question: if you do not have a CB radio, what is the first thing you should do at an accident scene? Answer: protect the area. Question: which of these is correct about emergency or evasive action? Answer: in order to turn quickly, you must have a firm grip on the steering wheel. Question: controlled braking is. Answer: squeezing the brakes firmly without locking them. Question: if you are stopped at a roadside rest area and found to have a blood alcohol concentration of 0.02. Answer: you will be placed out of service for 24 hours. Question: which of the following is recommended as a way of preventing fatigue on a long trip? Answer: stop periodically for rest and exercise. Question: which of this best describes how you should use the brake pedal on a steep downgrade? Answer: light steady pressure. Question: which of these statements about certain types of cargo is true? Answer: unstable loads such as hanging meat or livestock can require extra caution on curves. Question: which of these is not true? Answer: a drinker can control how fast his or her body absorbs and gets rid of alcohol. Question: having anti-lock brakes on only the tractor. Answer: gives you more control over the vehicle when braking. Question: anti-lock brakes. Answer: gives you more control over the vehicle when braking. Question: when approaching a bridge on a tow lane road, you should. Answer: check the weight limit of the bridge. Question: which of these is especially true about your tires in hot weather? Answer: you should check tire mounting and air pressure before driving. Question: what is the proper way to hold a steering wheel? Answer: with both hands, on the opposite side of the wheel. Question: which of these statements about backing a heavy vehicle is true? Answer: you should avoid backing whenever you can. Question: you are driving a heavy vehicle, you must exit a highway using an off-ramp that curves downhill. You should. Answer: slow down to 5 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. Question: which of these is a good thing to do when driving at night? Answer: keep your speed slow enough that you can stop within the range of your headlights. Question: you should always turn on your four-way emergency flashers when you. Answer: park on the side of the road. Question: which of these is usually true about driving in tunnels? Answer: there may be crosswinds when exiting. Question: if a tractor, truck, or bus has an anti-lock brake and the yellow anti-lock brake system malfunction lamp lights up on the instrument panel when you are underway. Answer: your vehicle anti-lock brake system may not function. Question: when you are driving on a snow-packed road, you should reduce your speed by. Answer: you should reduce your speed by half. Question: which of these is not part of the pre-trip inspection of the engine compartment? Answer: valve clearance. Question: if you need to leave the road in a traffic emergency, you should. Answer: avoid braking until your speed has dropped to about 20 miles per hour. Question: for first offense of driving a commercial vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you will lose your CDL for at least. Answer: 1 year. Question: which of these is true about your overhead clearance? Answer: the weight of cargo can change the height of your vehicle. Question: the center of gravity of a load. Answer: can make a vehicle more likely to tip over on curves if it is high. Question: which of these is true about bad weather and driving conditions? Answer: when the temperature drops, the bridges will freeze before roads will. Question: to prevent brake fade you should. Answer: select a gear which will keep your vehicle to a safe speed on the deep downgrade. Question: which of these is not something you should do if your headlights are not working properly? Answer: leave on your high beams. Question: most serious skids result from? Answer: driving too fast for conditions. Question: you are checking your tires for a pre-trip inspection. Which of these statements is true? Answer: tires of mismatched sizes should not be used on the same vehicle. Question: which of these is true about notifying the authorities after an accident occurs? Answer: if you have a cellular phone or CB radio, you should notify the authorities before exiting your vehicle. Question: which of these would probably not help if windshield covered with ice? Answer: brush. Question: what is aggressive driving? Answer: driving a vehicle in a selfish, bold, or pushy manner. Question: you do not have a hazardous materials endorsement on your commercial driver's license. You are asked to deliver hazardous materials in a placarded vehicle. You should. Answer: refuse to haul the load. Question: which of these is true about the use of a heater? Answer: when driving in winter weather, you should check that the heater is working properly before starting your trip. Question: you drive through the heavy rain or snow, you can hardly see what is going on outside. You can let the other drivers know about you. Answer: by turning on the low beam headlights. Question: high beams should be. Answer: used when it is safe and legal to do so. Question, which of these statements about downshifting is true? Answer, when you downshift for a curve, you should do so before you enter the curve. Question, to help you stay alert while driving, you should. Answer, take short breaks before you get drowsy. Question, if your vehicle catches fire while you are driving, you should. Answer, park in an open area. Question, turn signals should be used. Answer, at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. Question, truck escape ramps. Answer, it helps avoid damage to vehicles. Question, which of these statements about braking is true? Answer, the heavier vehicle or the faster it is moving, the more heat the brakes have to absorb to stop it. Question, if you are being tailgated, you should. Answer, increase your following distance. Question, which of these is true about hours of service? Answer, you should balance your hour of service with enough sleep to keep you alert. Question, which of these is true about bad weather and driving conditions? Answer, when the temperature drops, the bridges will freeze before roads will. Question, communication means? Answer, communication your intention to other motorists. Question, what does emergency braking mean? Answer, responding to a hazard by slowing the vehicle. Question, you are checking your wheels and rims for a pre-trip inspection. Which of these statements is true? Answer, rust around wheel nuts may mean that they are loose. Question, which of these is not a brake check you normally do during your walk-around inspection? Answer, hydraulic brake cylinders leaks. Question, which of these is true about proper use of a steering wheel? Answer, if you do not have both hands on the steering wheel, the wheel could pull away from you. Question, what is controlled braking? Answer, is used to keep a vehicle in a straight line when braking. Question, why is a broken exhaust system dangerous? Answer, poison fumes could enter into the cab or sleeper berth. Question, when loading a trailer, if the cargo is loaded all to the rear it may result in. Answer, poor traction on drive wheels. Question, in a mountain driving you should go slow for safety. Which of these is the most important? Answer, weight of the vehicle. Question, which of the following vehicles will have the longest stopping distance? Answer, bobtail tractor. Question, which of the statements about backing a heavy vehicle is not true? Answer, because you can't see, you should back slowly until you slightly bump in the dock. Question, which of these statements about hazard of vehicle fire is true? Answer, poor trailer ventilation can cause cargo to catch fire. Question, which of these is not true about braking in an emergency situation? Answer, you should avoid using the brakes until your speed is down at 20 miles per hour. Question, anti-lock braking system use sensors and computers to sense. Answer, potential wheels lock up. Question, where or how is the cargo blocking used? Answer, in the front, back and or sides of the cargo. Question, where must you keep shipping paper when transporting hazardous materials? Answer, in a pouch on the driver's door or on the seat. Question, which of these is true about tire pressure? Answer, air pressure in tires increases with the temperature. Question, when the roads are slippery, you should. Answer, make turns as gently as possible. Question, which of these statements about cargo loading is true? Answer, state laws dictate legal weight limits. Question: You should lightly apply your brakes to flash the brake lights if. Answer: You are about to exit the road and need to slow down. Question: The new blood alcohol concentration back for commercial drivers to be considered intoxicated when driving a commercial vehicle is. Answer: 0.04. Question: You should try to park so that. Answer: You can pull forward when you leave. Question: When driving at night, you should. Answer: Adjust your speed to keep your stopping distance within your sight distance. Question: Which of these is a good thing to remember when crossing or entering traffic with a heavy vehicle? Answer: Heavy vehicles need larger gaps in traffic than cars. Question: Your vehicle has hydraulic brakes. While traveling on a level road, you press the brake pedal and find that it goes to the floor. Which of these statements is true? Answer: Pumping the brake pedal may bring the pressure up so you can stop the vehicle. Question: Which of these is true about hauling of hazardous materials? Answer: Such a load should be marked with 4 inches diamond-shaped label on the containers. Question: Optional safety equipment may include emergency number, tire chains and. Answer: Tire changing equipment. Question: Which of these is the proper way to signal change lanes? Answer: Signal early and change lanes slowly and smoothly. Question: During an inspection of hydraulic brakes, you should pump the brake pedal 3 times, then apply firm pressure to the pedal for 5 seconds. If the brakes are working properly, the pedal should. Answer: Not move. Question: You should try to park so that. Answer: You pull forward when you leave. Question: Escape ramps. Answer: Should be used by any driver who loses braking power. Question: Your brake can get wet when you are driving through the heavy rain. What can happen if the brakes are applied? Answer: Trailer jackknife. Question: The driver's manual suggests several things to do when you pass a vehicle. Which of these is not one of them? Answer: At night, turn on your high beams before you start to pass and leave them on until you have completely passed the vehicle. Question: The bridge formula. Answer: Permit less maximum axle weight for the axles that are close together. Question: What is the best advice for drivers when a heavy fog occurs? Answer: Park at a rest area or truck stop until the fog has gone. Question: Which of these statements about driving in fog is true? Answer: Assume that the fog will become thicker after you enter it. Question: Which of these statements about tires is true? Answer: You should inspect your tires every 2 hours or every 100 miles when driving in very hot weather. Question: One reason that dry bulk tanks require special care is. Answer: The load can shift. Question: What should you do when you see a hazard in the roadway ahead of you? Answer: Use your 4-way flashers or brake lights to warn others. Question: Backing of the commercial vehicle is. Answer: Always dangerous. Question: You are driving a long vehicle that makes wide turn. You want to make a left turn from Elm Street onto Oak Street. There are 2 left turn lanes and B on Elm Street, and Oak Street is a 4-lane street. You should. Answer: Use left turn lane B. Question: Can federal inspectors inspect your truck or bus? Answer: Yes, and they can put it out of service if it is unsafe. Question: As the blood alcohol concentration back goes up, what happens? Answer: Judgment and self-control are affected. Question: Placards must be. Answer: Placed on all 4 sides of a vehicle. Question: How do you correct a rear wheel acceleration skid? Answer: Stop acceleration. Question. While driving, ice builds up on your wipers and they no longer clean the windshield. You should. Answer. Stop safely and fix the problem. Question. Merging onto a road is safest if you. Answer. Wait for a large enough gap in traffic to enter the road. Question. Which of the statement is true? Answer. Many heavy vehicles accidents occur between midnight and 6 a.m. Question. Why tourists may be a hazard? Answer. They may drive slowly and make sudden stops or lane changes. Question. You are driving on a 2-lane. An oncoming driver drifts into your lane and is headed straight for you. Which of these is most often the best action to take? Answer. Steer to the right. Question. If you are not sure what to use to put out the hazardous material fire, you should. Answer. Wait for qualified firefighters. Question. The engine braking effect is greatest when the engine is governed RPM and the transmission is in the gear. Answer. Near, lower. Question. A car suddenly cuts in front of you, creating a hazard. Which of these actions should you not take? Answer. Honk your horn and stay close behind the car. Question. When a helper should be used to help back your vehicle? Answer. Whenever you have to back. Question. You are driving a vehicle that could safely be driven at 55 miles per hour on an open road. However, traffic is heavy and other vehicle driving at 35 miles per hour. Although the speed limit is 55 miles per hour, the safest speed for your vehicle is more likely to be. Answer. 35 miles per hour. Question. To avoid a crash, you had to drive into the right shoulder. You are now driving at 40 miles per hour on the shoulder. How should you move back onto the pavement? Answer. If the shoulder is clear, stay on it until your vehicle has come to a stop, then move back onto the pavement when it is safe. Question. You do not have hazardous materials endorsement in your commercial driver license. You can drive a vehicle hauling hazardous materials when. Answer. The vehicle does not require placards. Question. You are driving a vehicle with anti-lock brake system. Brakes and see yellow light on a dashboard starts flashing during driving. It means. Answer. Your vehicle anti-lock brake system may not be functioning properly. Question. Which of these is true about mirror adjustment? Answer. You should adjust your mirrors before starting the trip. Question. For your safety when setting out reflective triangles, you should. Answer. Hold the triangles between yourself and oncoming traffic. Question. When a coolant container is part of a pressurized system, which of these is true? Answer. You can check the coolant level of a hot engine. Question. Which of these is good thing to remember about using mirrors? Answer. There are blind spots that your mirrors cannot show. Question. Which of these is the most important thing to remember about emergency braking? Answer. If the wheels are skidding, you cannot control your vehicle. Question. After starting the engine? Answer. The coolant temperature gauge should begin a gradual rise to normal. Question. Which of the following is a sign of an aggressive driver? Answer. Changing lanes frequently and abruptly without notice. Question. Brake fade. Answer. Can be caused by the brakes getting very hot. Question. Perception distance is the distance your vehicle travels from the time. Answer. The eyes see a hazard to the time the brain knows it is a hazard. Question. Which of these happens when a tire blows out at highway? Answer. A vibrating feeling. Question. You are checking your steering and exhaust system in a pre-trip inspection. Which of the problems if found should be fixed before the vehicle is driven? Answer. Steering wheel play of more than 10 degrees 2 inches on 20 inches steering wheel. Question: if anti-lock braking system is not working, you should. Answer: drive normally but get the system serviced soon. Question: you are driving in an area with few streetlights on a clear right. If you cannot see well with your headlights, which of the action would help? Answer: use your high beams when legal and keep your interior lights off. Question: what is the most important reason to inspect your truck or bus? Answer: safety. Question: hydroplaning. Answer: is more likely if tire pressure is low. Question: you are driving a new truck with a manual transmission. What gear will you probably have to use to take a long, steep downhill grade? Answer: a lower gear than you would use to climb the hill. Question: you should use your horn when? Answer: it may help avoid a crash. Question: why your vehicle's speed naturally increases on a downgrade? Answer: gravity. Question: one can recognize hazardous materials by looking at the container. Answer: label. Question: an anti-lock braking system is? Answer: an addition to your normal brakes. Question: how many red reflective triangles are you required to carry? Answer: 3 reflective triangles. Question: a round, black, and yellow warning sign means? Answer: slow down, look and listen, and be prepared to stop if a train is approaching. Question: when driving on roads where truck speed limits are less than cars, you should? Answer: be extra careful when changing lanes. Question: which of these is true about radiator shutters and the winter front during the winter driving? Answer: ice should be removed from the radiator shutter. Question: which of these statements about drugs is true? Answer: use of drugs can lead to accidents and/or arrest. Question: you are driving a vehicle at 55 miles per hour on dry pavement. About how much total stopping distance will you need to bring it to a stop? Answer: the length of a football field. Question: when you are passing the other vehicle, pedestrian or bicycle, you should assume that? Answer: they may move into your traffic lane. Question: in bad weather, many car drivers tailgate large vehicles. What should you do? Answer: increase your following distance. Question: there are several things to do when driving through a highway work zone, in addition to obeying the speed limit. Which of these should you also do? Answer: decrease your speed even further for adverse weather. Question: you do not have a hazardous materials endorsement on your commercial driver's license. You can drive a vehicle hauling hazardous materials when? Answer: the vehicle does not require placards. Question: when going down a long, steep downgrade, you should always? Answer: use the effect of the engine brake. Question: which of the following is not a characteristic of a front tire failure? Answer: fishtail. Question: your vehicle is in a traffic emergency and may collide with another vehicle if you do not take action. Which of these is a good rule to remember at such a time? Answer: you can almost always turn and miss an obstacle more quickly than you can stop. Question: whenever you double your speed, it takes about times as much distance to stop. Answer: 4 times. Question: sometimes you need to leave a road to avoid a hazard or emergency. When you do so, you should keep in mind that? Answer: it is less dangerous to drive onto the shoulders than to make a collision. Question: cargo inspection. Answer: should be performed after every break you take while driving. Question: how can you identify a distracted driver? Answer: the vehicle is drifting across lines and moving at variable speeds. Question: brake drums or discs must not have cracks longer than the width of the friction area. Answer: 1/2. Question: retarder. Answer: can cause the driver wheels to skid when they have poor traction. Question: the primary cause of fatal crashes is. Answer: driving too fast. Question: which of these statements about staying alert to drive is true? Answer: sleep is the only thing that can overcome fatigue. Question: you wish to turn from one lane, tollway street to another. Your vehicle is so long that you must swing wide to make the turn. Answer: you should swing wide when you complete the turn. Question: when starting a bus on a level surface with good traction, there is often no need for. Answer: the packing brakes. Question: you will know if the vehicle you are driving is equipped with anti-lock brake system brakes by. Answer: when you turn on the ignition, yellow anti-lock brake system malfunction lamps light up on the instrument panel. Question: to correct a drive wheel braking skid, you should. Answer: stop braking, turn quickly and counter steer. Question: which of these is not a danger of a rough acceleration? Answer: tire damage. Question: if you must stop into the oncoming lane as you make a turn, you should. Answer: watch for an oncoming traffic. Question: you should avoid driving through deep puddles or flowing water, but if you must, which of these steps can help to keep your brakes working? Answer: gently putting on the brakes while driving through the water. Question: you are driving a heavy vehicle with a manual transmission. You have to stop the vehicle on the shoulder while driving on an uphill grade. Which of these is a good rule to follow when putting it back in motion up the grade? Answer: use the parking brake to hold the vehicle until the clutch engages. Question: stab braking should not be used on vehicle with. Answer: anti-lock brakes. Question: which may be sign of tire failure? Answer: vibration. Question: you are driving a 40-feet vehicle at 35 miles per hour. The road is dry and visibility is good. What is the least amount of space that you should keep in front of your vehicle to be safe? Answer: 4 seconds. Question: a full stop is required at a railroad crossing when. Answer: the nature of the cargo makes a stop mandated under state or federal regulation. Question: which of these is a danger of crossing railroad tracks on dirt roads? Answer: you could get hung up halfway across the tracks. Question: how much space in front of you is needed while driving on a highway? Answer: 1 second for each 10 feet of the vehicle length. Question: which of these is not a proper use of vehicle lights? Answer: flashing your brakes lights to get someone off your tail. Question: trucks and buses are subject of certain laws, regulation, and restrictions. Which statements is true? Answer: laws and restrictions can vary from place to place. Question: which of the statements is true about using engine brake? Answer: the use of the brakes on a downgrade add to the braking effect of the engine. Question: which of these statements about engine overheating is true? Answer: you should never remove the radiator cap on a pressurized system until the system is cooled. Question: controlled braking. Answer: is used to keep a vehicle in a straight line when braking. Question: which of these is true regarding the use of drugs while driving? Answer: prescription drugs are allowed if a doctor says the drugs will not affect the driving ability. Question: where should the ignition key be during the pre-trip inspection? Answer: in your pocket. Question: which of these statements about using signals is true? Answer: when turning you should signal early. Question: which of the following can keep you from being distracted while you drive? Answer: preload your favorite CDs or tapes. Question: a hazard. Answer: is any road condition or other road user that is possible danger. Question: what happens to tar in road pavement during hot weather? Answer, it bleeds, making the road surface slippery. Question, which of these is a good thing to do when steering to avoid a crash? Answer, don't turn any more 10 needed to clear what is in your way. Question, which of these do not provide extra gears on some trucks? Answer, automatic transmission. Question, you are driving a heavy vehicle. You must exit a highway using an off-ramp that curves downhill. You should. Answer, slow down to a safe speed before the curve. Question, when there is a vehicle fire, get your vehicle off the road and... Answer, notify emergency services. Question, when driving at night, you should use your low beams when an oncoming vehicle is within. Answer, 500 feet. Question, if a straight vehicle without trailer goes into front wheel skid, it will. Answer, go straight ahead even if the steering wheel is turned. Question, what is counter steering? Answer, turning the wheel back in the other direction after steering to avoid a traffic emergency. Question, you should stop driving. Answer, whenever you become sleepy. Question, implied consent means. Answer, you have given your consent to be tested for alcohol in your blood. Question, you are driving on a straight level highway at 50 miles per hour. There are no vehicles in front of you. Suddenly, a tire blows out on your vehicle. What should you do first? Answer, stay off the brakes until the vehicle has slowed down. Question, according to the driver's manual, why should you limit the use of your horn? Answer, it can startle other drivers. Question, which of these statements about speed management is true? Answer, when the road is slippery, it will take longer to stop, and it will be harder to turn without skidding. Question, what should you do before driving in mountains? Answer, no escape ramps locations on your way. Question, you must drive on a slippery road. Which of these is a good thing to do in such condition? Answer, slow down gradually. Question, which of these is not a type of retarder? Answer, robotic. Question, which of these rigs have more chance to off track while making turn? Answer, triple with 45 feet trailer. Question, you can see a marking on a vehicle ahead of you. The marking is a red triangle with an orange center. What does the marking means? Answer, it may be a slow-moving vehicle. Question, a key principle to remember about loading cargo is to keep the load. Answer, balanced in the cargo area. Question, can state inspectors inspect your truck or bus? Answer, yes, and they can put it out of service if it is unsafe. Question, you must stop on a hill or curve on a two-lane, two-way road. How far should you place reflective triangles? Answer, within 500 feet behind you. Question, which of these statements about cold weather is true? Answer, windshield washer antifreeze should be used. Question, the safest method for using in-vehicle communication equipment is? Answer, pull off the road in a safe, legal place to use the equipment. Question, when driving in cold weather, your tire tread should? Answer, provide enough traction to steer and push the vehicle through snow. Question, when it is necessary to learn how a fire extinguisher works? Answer, before a fire happens. Question, when driving through work zones, you should? Answer, watch for sharp pavement drop-offs. Question, which of these statements about drugs is true? Answer, the use of drugs can lead to accident and/or arrest. Question, when you confronted by an aggressive driver, You should. Answer: make every attempt to get out of their way. Question: the total of a powered unit, the trailer, and the cargo is called. Answer: gross combination weight. Question: you are driving a long vehicle that makes wide turns. You want to turn left from one street onto another. Both are 2 lanes, 2 ways. You should. Answer: begin turning your vehicle when you are halfway through the intersection. Question: the best drivers are those who watch and prepare for hazard. This is called the driving. Answer: defensive. Question: which of these statements about a pre-trip inspection is true? Answer: if you need to tilt the cab, secure loose things so they do not fall and break anything. Question: to determine blood alcohol concentration back for a person, it is necessary to know. Answer: how much the person weigh. Question: the speed at which you drive should be determined by. Answer: your visibility. Question: you must park on the side of a level, straight, 4 lanes highway. Where should you place the reflective triangles? Answer: 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet to the rear of the vehicle. Question: why is it important to shift gears correctly? Answer: to keep control of the vehicle. Question: a vehicle is loaded with very little weight on the drive axle. What may happen? Answer: poor traction. Question: medicine used to treat the common cold. Answer: often makes you sleepy and thus should not be used while driving. Question: the space your vehicle is the most important to manage. Answer: in front of. Question: what should you do if you are unsure whether you have enough overhead clearance? Answer: find another route that will not require under the object. Question: convex mirrors. Answer: show a wider area than flat mirrors show. Question: you should signal continuously while turning because. Answer: you need both hands on the wheel to turn safely. Question: which of this is true about other drivers? Answer: short-term or daily rental truck drivers are often not used to the limited vision and pose the hazard. Question: which of these is true about rear drive wheel braking skids? Answer: on a vehicle with a trailer, the trailer can push the towing vehicle sideways. Question: you are checking your brakes and suspension system for a pre-trip inspection. Which of these statements is true? Answer: brake shoes should not have oil, grease, or brake fluid on them. Question: which of these is not a danger when an automatic transmission is forced into a low gear at a high speed? Answer: loss of steering control. Question: which of these is a good thing to do when steering to avoid a crash? Answer: don't turn any more than needed to clear what is in your way. Question: in the event of a rear tire failure, dual rear tire. Answer: will usually prevent fishtail. Question: what should you do if a car coming toward you at night keeps its high beams on? Answer: look to the right lane or edge markings of the road. Question: which of the following is a good way to react to an aggressive drive? Answer: give the driver the benefit of the doubt. Question: when you are driving on grades, which of these is the best way to choose a safe speed? Answer: based on your vehicle and its cargo, select a safe speed that is within the posted speed. Question: it is unsafe to operate a vehicle with how many cracked, broken, or missing spring leaves in any leaf spring? Answer: 1/4 of the total number. Question: what is the first thing you should do if your brakes fail while going down a hill? Answer: get off the road as soon as possible. Question: which of the following about anti-lock braking systems is true? Answer: anti-lock brake system changes the way you brake in an emergency. Question: which of these lights cannot be checked at the same time? Answer: turn signals, brake lights, and four-way flashers. Question: the purpose of retarder is to? Answer: help slow the vehicle while driving and reduce brake wear. Question: which of these is true about commercial vehicle habit of swinging wide on turns? Answer: off-tracking. Question: you are driving heavy vehicle and the road surface becomes slippery due to the rain. What should you do? Answer: decrease your speed even further for adverse weather. Question: when hydraulic brakes fail while driving, the system won't build up pressure and the brake pedal will feel spongy or go to the floor. What action should you take? Answer: pump the brake pedal to generate pressure. Question: which of these actions are not recommended for a left turn? Answer: start at the inside lane and swing right as you turn. Question: the amount of the brake pressure you need to stop the vehicle will depend on? Answer: the vehicle speed and how quickly you want to stop. Question: retarders can be used. Answer: only where they are permitted by law. Question: when looking ahead of your vehicle while driving, you should look. Answer: to the right side of the road.